for a few minutes. I got a little break in between picking up kids this morning for summer school. So I'm just out here just enjoying this beautiful, beautiful morning, man. It's nice and cool out. Feels great. The vibe is good. Life is good. Um, dressed in good, smelling good. You know, all the good things that come with life. I got on the podcast later when I get some more time. We'll sit down and chop it up. Uh, I don't know, man. It's been a good couple of days, man. I'm gonna tell y'all that. And I just wish everybody the best on this beautiful Thursday. Um, yeah, man, that's all it is. I just wanted to get on here and shoot the shiznit with y'all for a little business. So I'm out here. Y'all see the arms getting big, hitting them weights, you know what I'm saying? And everything is going according to plan. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank a lot of y'all who reach out to me and y'all just check on my mental. You know what I'm saying? Like even through here on YouTube, like y'all be like, man, you always checking on everybody else, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? People don't understand, like when the hazard lights are on versus the amber lights is a little different. So I want to thank all y'all for that, man. I also want to thank all y'all who went out there and what's the word? Let me see if I can. Is it my phone that is? Oh, I was like, what is this light going across my face? Who donated money to the Kerrville, Texas people who are going through the flood and all that. I want to thank y'all for that. That's very, very important. What else we got popping? It's a lot going on right now, y'all. I mean, I know it's early in the morning. A lot of my people ain't up yet. But, you know, it is what it is. Yo, Lucifer dude, whatever your name is, gone with that nonsense. It's too early for you to be worshiping the devil. It's too early. It's too early. I think that when I get people on here that do this, they don't understand how you worship somebody who was once the most beautiful angel that God ever had, right? And I just don't understand. When you get on here and you try to say these things, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel. You know, I don't care. But back to my regular scheduled programming. For all of y'all who went out there and donated money to the Kerrville, Texas families and stuff, I salute y'all. It's still harsh. They're still missing bodies. They're still missing families. We're praying that they find them. Some of them we know have already perished, and that's just harsh. Even here in San Antonio, I believe that when we had our flood, 13 people died. You know, that's a small number compared to what Kerrville went through, but it's still a number nevertheless. And they out here, the states and the senates are like, well, there's really nothing we can do to stop these kind of things from happening. I think I beg to differ. I think that if you send a pipeline out to wherever you got to send water when it gets a certain way, I think that can really help out in a way that they're not really tapping into. You know what I'm saying? I think like sometimes like the Senate people and the secretaries and states of and the bodies that govern everything, I think sometimes they really don't look at the low income living people when tragedy strikes. You don't believe me? Go back to Hurricane Katrina. None of the upper echelons of New Orleans was affected, only the ghettos. And I believe that when you look at it wholeheartedly, you have to look at it and say, well, how come these areas are never affected, only these areas? and it's due to the fact of landscaping. If I can build a flood zone that won't wipe out upper echelons, but it'll just wipe out what I really already want wiped out, I'm not really too concerned. You understand what I'm saying? It's a little weird, but that's what it is. We have a lot of like shootings and things happening all over, but I can say for sure here in where I live at in Texas, a man just killed his nephew and his ex-girlfriend because he was in a jealous rage. Listen, when somebody don't want you no more, it's over. Let it go. Let it go. It ain't gonna be easy for you to get over them, but eventually you will get over them. Now you done took two people's lives, and now you probably got to spend. Well, actually, if the news media is correct, they killed him in jail yesterday. The guy that killed the other two, he was found dead in his cell yesterday, I believe. So, like, there's really no justice done. I don't know. It's just weird, like, the way everything is unfolding. Like, I know my mom and grandmother used to call these the last days, you know, but I'm starting to really believe that we're in the last days. I also saw a man commit suicide. I see it personally, but I heard on the news a man committed suicide because he was so in love that the woman took his dog, and that was all he had left, and he killed himself. You gotta really look at what you're doing, y'all. Y'all gotta check on your people. Stop counting your blessings and start counting your people. You feel me? Life goes on. Life goes on. Pain is temporary. And then you move on. You move on. And you have to move on in life. You have to move on. And I'm going to tell you, this is for men and women. If you see your ex out enjoying their life, guess what? Stop looking at what they're doing and start focusing on you. Start focusing on what you need to be doing. You go out and you start enjoying you. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I remember hearing somebody say, man, I can treat you better than your ex can treat you. And the only answer to that is, I hope so, because that's why the motherfucker's my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like statements like that people used to make to people, you know what I'm saying? But when you're moving forward in your life, like, yes, in the beginning of your breakup, you're going to be sad, you're going to be depressed, you're going to just want to do whatever. But never be so sad that you forget who you are. God got you. God got you. Get up, go out to eat dinner, go by yourself. Go to the movie by yourself. And then when you're ready to start dating, date the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that date like 3 months after a breakup, they're just filling space. 4 months, they're filling space. That's just what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't trade a blow with a blow. You go and take care of you. Go out, eat dinner, go for a walk. Just enjoy you. Go to the gym, go to the park, work out, do whatever you gotta do. And when God is ready for you to have a new person in your life, He'll ask Him, pray to Him, can you please send me somebody that really, really is gonna love me unconditionally? Listen, one thing about it is, everybody comes with baggage and everybody got a past. The only thing you can say to it is this: I'm not who I was back then. But I'm not going to prove myself to you to prove that I'm not who I used to be. If you're spending more time proving yourself in a relationship, then you're not enjoying the relationship. Alright? I need y'all to understand that. Like, stop proving yourself so much in a relationship and start enjoying the relationship. Like, there's ways to elevate who you are as a person. There's ways of just enjoying life. My best friend told me one time, he said, man, If me and my girl break up, I ain't dating no more. I'm staying solo to the end. And I was like, all right, because like sometimes you get tired of hitting the reset button, especially if you ain't the cause of the problem. You know, a lot of people I notice in breakups, like it's always somebody bringing up something that has nothing to do with the situation at hand. It's always that. Most relationships is money problems, drinking problems, not spending enough quality time with each other, those things. And if you date somebody who has kids, then it's always the baby daddy, baby mama stuff is going to be brought up every time. So eventually, like, if you become single, you don't no longer have to hear none of that shit. Because you're like, you know what? Why was it okay for me to help you take care of your responsibilities, but not for me not to handle my own? I'm not saying I'm going through this. This is what I hear men say. And I tell men all the time, if you ever date a woman and all she can do is down talk the person that you have kids with, or vice versa, ladies, you with the wrong person. Because eventually on an accident, when your kids are around, they'll say the wrong thing and you'll have to cut them off. Me personally, I just think that when somebody's bringing up something that has nothing to do with the situation at hand, there's nothing to complain about. Y'all remember that. There's nothing to complain about. Now they're looking for something. I know a bunch of men say, man, my woman be tripping, bro. Like, for what? Because, like, I sleep with the phone facing down. Okay? She thinks I'm hiding something. I'm like, okay, cool. He said, but when I grab her phone and look at her phone, there's a lock on it. So who's hiding what? Ask her. Or vice versa. Ask her. If you're the type of man, like, I just sleep with my phone facing down because I get a lot of notifications and it'll light up the room. But my phone right there, check it. Anytime you want, check it. Right? But if you go to your woman's phone or your man's phone and there's a lock on it and you don't have the code to the phone, that might be a different conversation. Like, why I can't get in the phone when I want to? Well, if you ever hear, well, what do you need to be in my phone for? Yeah, that's the beginning of the end, my boy. Like, I won't date a person that I can't. Like, if I feel uncomfortable with something, yo, I just want to check. Let me check your phone real quick. If a woman hands you her phone or a man hands you her phone with no problem, don't check it. All right, here you go. I just want to see what your reaction was going to be. But if they're like, wait, why? No. Let's nip this in the bud now. Ladies, every man ain't out here cheating. Every man ain't out here chasing women. Every man, it's actually some men out here that like to just go to work, go to the gym, go home. It's actually some men out there that just like that. Fellas, every woman ain't seeking attention. It's actually some women that don't want to be seen all over social media, that don't need everybody in their DMs, that actually respect their men. There's actually some women like that. The women that y'all see who have to be seen all the time now in their lifetime is because they was ugly growing up. Same thing with men. They was ugly growing up and they didn't know how to attract people. So now that they're older, and this is facts. You see a man that used to be fat and chubby and now he got a six-pack, he walk around with his shirt off because he's proud of his body, but because when he was younger, he didn't get the attention. So now he's going back to his high school days as a grown-up. See these women walking around getting breast implants and BBLs and all these things, not because they weren't getting attention, because women get attention just for having a vagina, but because they don't feel confident in the way they look at that moment. I'm just telling y'all what I know. And like, you ever see a person get it and then they show it, men and women, they show it up to the point where you're like, it's unattractive because now you don't know how to act. That's real shit. Nobody's jealous of somebody that, like, And I'll say this clearly, like, as a dude growing up, I'll show you all my pictures growing up. I never had an ugly moment, right? Not trying to be cocky like that. But I've been the same person my whole life. Skinny version of me, heavy set version of me. Same person my whole life. You know why? Because I knew how to act all the way through life. And that's what some of y'all need to understand. Be the same person. You can be a little bit more knowledgeable of don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Men, like, we look at a woman and we say, okay, we know at some point, unless Dr. Miami is involved, that your breasts are gonna sag. Your butt's gonna drop. You're gonna get up on top. We know that. Men, we know. We gonna get wrinkled one day. We know our balls gonna drop. We know things are gonna fall out of place with us. We gonna get diabetes. We know we gonna be up peeing all night. There's certain things that we know gonna happen, right? The factor of all that is like looks fade, love doesn't. Looks fade, but love doesn't. For me, I go to the gym and I work out for me. I don't work out so I look good for somebody else. I go and work out for me. Like, I watch women dog, it's like dog men. I watch men dog women. But one person you can't dog is yourself. So I want y'all to be clear on that. I got to get to work, do what I do. But I want y'all to have a blessed day. We'll be back on later on today, all right? Stay blessed up, never stressed up.